And I could easily pop back into the spotlight if the opportunity is right. Opie, are you retired? I'm not necessarily retired. I make a little living doing this, so I'm still doing it on a much lower level. I don't think you could ever really retire from what I did because I never had a real job. And I could easily pop back into the spotlight if the opportunity is right. I did have an opportunity. I'm trying to remember how long ago this was, at least a month ago. Legit company watches this live stream on a regular basis. They like what I do. You know, they know there's filler, but with the podcast, I just added all the filler out and I'm making it to a smoking podcast. And their deal is they want to get me back in a studio doing my thing. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then I was like, if you could figure out something to maybe pump this up. And then I also did tell him to be completely truthful. I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to do a whole traditional studio thing anymore. And they're like, we'll build a studio wherever you want in Manhattan. And I'm like, And then I was thinking maybe get parts because Matt would probably go for that, where we could turn some of the space over there into something. And I'm like, but here's the real issue. I don't know who I want to do it with. The guys I wanted to do it with are no longer living. And that's the other dilemma. So I kind of passed, but we're still like friendly, and my manager and agent are still, you know, let's just say they're pretty close to them. But but there's nothing in the works. I can't oversell it. So my point is, I guess you can't really retire from what I do because it was never a job. I love doing this. It's very low key and easy. But if I could figure out a real opportunity that really gets me excited, yeah, I would jump back in. Of course I would. But I need a guy out there. If there's someone else out there, this is what I need. Think out of the box. I was always the guy that was trying to think out of the box. So if you're like, we want to like set you up with a comedian and put you in a studio. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Think out of the box. And then I will listen.